Next video we got here is a woman who has something interesting to say. She has an interesting perspective. Let's just go right into it. Let's take a look and see what this video is about, and then we'll get your reaction.
And real quick, shout out to all the creators, man. I respect all you guys on YouTube. Like, some of the shit you guys come up with, I just want to tip my head off to you guys because I'm busy. I'm doing so much shit. And shout out to Ramin and my team at the Cash Money Dreams podcast. It is very difficult to do this shit. And YouTubers know it's difficult to edit, market, promote, fly in, fly out, Miami, Vegas, back and forth, Arizona. We in and out. Listen, I appreciate all the work everybody put in, and I appreciate all the YouTubers or anybody out there putting out this information. Let's get into it.
All right, here we go with the next video.
Polygamy, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want multiple wives because you want to have the variety of what multiple women bring? Or are you thinking about building a village, building an empire?
I need specific women in my life to help me build this thing that I have in my head. Like,
why not just have one?
Well, for me, it's just one won't do.
Oh.
I have a really bad and I have to feed that.
Yeah.
And
at least it's honest.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to be honest.
Yeah.
Some people kind of like straddle the fence, like, I could do monogamy, but deep down inside, they really just wanted to have multiple, and then sometimes it's hard for them to tell their women. If you're already in a relationship, you're stuck. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just tell your woman, like, hey.
All right, so we'll pause that right there. Basically, they're talking about monogamy versus polygamy. So she's just asking him why he wants a variety of women. Is it just because he likes variety and he just wants to try a different flavor every week or day? Or is he trying to build a kingdom or something like that with multiple people?
I think it's a good question.
It looks like his answer was both, kind of.
Yeah,
entertainment.
I think it's entertainment, and I think it's funny because she asks a good question, but let's be honest, she don't give a fuck. She wants a man for herself. Let's be honest, all you women want men for yourself. You truly think you special that you can conquer a man and make him be submissive only to you. It's just hilarious.
They don't want to share?
It's hilarious that women truly believe they have that power. And it just proves the weaker sex. The man is a weak person. He's weak. He's a simp. He is a beta male. He's exact. When a man tells you what you want to hear, he's a weak man. I'm going to say this again. When a man tells you what, how can I say this again? When a man tells you what you want to hear, he's a weak man. Period. Men don't have to lie to you at all. But they lie because that's the only way they can have sex. And it's unfortunate. And for me, I would say this, because this is a very good subject. A man should have multiple options when it comes to dating and multiple options when it comes to building a family, as long as he's in a position of power. If he's a peasant or if he's a servant, he doesn't deserve that.
Denied.
Why is it in the world we live in, everybody feels like everybody's equal? We're not equal. We're not special. Everybody has to work to get to the top of the mountain. If a man works 10 years to get there, who are you to come in his life, in his relationships, and tell him what he should and should not do?
You stupid.
Who the fuck are you? Where are you coming from? The problem is a lot of women, not all women, they take a man's statue, his success, they look at his resources, and they just move in. And they don't understand the work and the grind. Trust me, a trust fund baby is weak compared to a man who goes in the mud and go get it. Somebody who gives somebody $10 million or $1 million, you don't respect them. That's why these women lose them and treat them like shit. And these men sit around, and this is what they do. Because they didn't build the statue in the kingdom. They wasn't in the mud like some of these men out there. These are the men y'all fucking with. These are y'all baby daddies. They're crying. They mad at the world. How do you respect this? How do you respect a man like this? Listen to this shit.
Beta male.
I was watching a podcast, Ramin. I'll tell you something real quick. The woman, they had 5 women and 5 men, right? And what they did was on purposely, they took 5 emotional men. And all these men are considered chads. So they not only did they trick the women, they went and got guys who was 6'7", 6'5", 6'2", and these guys had good careers, but they was all simps, weak. And they asked this one topic. Would you accept a man that cries? And then they asked each man when it was the last time they cried. Each man basically said within 10 days. None of them women picked them. None of the women picked them. Because women don't want men that are weak or show emotion. They say they want it, but do they really, really want it, Ramin?
What happened to equality and equal rights?
Well,
women can cry. Why can't men?
Well, because society, it shows that if you cry, you're a weaker sex. And women won't, it's DNA, it's programmed.
What shows that whole campaign is bullshit is what it shows.
Exactly. I would just tell you that if a man builds his status up to a certain kingdom, he deserves to have whatever options he wants. And if a woman feels like she can do it too, cool. But you're gonna be single. You can't move like a man. We are not the same. We're not. We're not equal. None of us is special. You can't come into a man's life and thinking you can control his bank account. Are you kidding me?
Denied.
You can't come into the relationship telling this man what condo or what suite or what hotel he should be in.
You stupid.
You can't come into a man's life when this guy actually set up reservations and you sit there and change the reservations because you feel like you deserve to eat at a 5-6 star restaurant.
Bruh.
Who the fuck are you?
What's up, bitch?
You can't come into a man's life and you don't even show up on time. You are always 15, 20 minutes late.
Stop it. Get some help.
Who the fuck are you?
Entitled.
Right? You can't sit there and go to a dinner with a man and invite 5 and 6 of your busted ass broke. They are good looking. I'll give you that. But they are broke and disgusting. And hope that he pays their tab. And
Another one.
And when he don't pay the tab, they all look at you and you all get up and walk out. Embarrassing.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Like, who the fuck are you women that feels like you special and you that entitled? See, but what you're doing is there's a lot of women out there that's not like that. And I would tell a man, you must find that woman. You must search the earth because you ain't going to find it in the West. Trust me, American women, it's not changing them. They don't even believe in 50-50 no more. They don't. They don't believe in 50-50 no more. A woman goes into a relationship thinking a man should cover 100% all the problems. And she shouldn't have to cook or clean.
You stupid.
Right? She chooses when she has sex with you. Right? You come home and the house is dirty. The motherfucking chick don't even do laundry. Everything she cooks is in the microwave. How the fuck did you commit to this woman? Men must stop committing to these type of women, and women must stop committed to idiots. Stop committing to the weaker sex. It starts with both of us. It's not just men or women. It starts with both of us. If y'all really want to be successful in relationships, y'all must look at the people like LeBron James and his wife. Y'all must look at like David Beckham and his wife. Y'all must look at like Derek Jeter and his wife. Like, these women, real quick, because we have 4 minutes left. Can you please bring up Derek Jeter's wife, Vanessa Bryant's wife, David Beckham's wife, and LeBron James' wife? And I'm going to tell you something. These 4 women are unbelievable women. And also Gucci Man's wife. All these women should be celebrated because they stood with their husbands through the mud. Even Beyonce deserves to be up on there. Even Michelle Obama, as much as I listen, I'm not a politic guy. I don't care for them in the politic world, but I do respect my black people to get there and sit at a chair and do something and accomplish something. But there's a lot of hate when it comes to that family in America, right? Because we are divided as a nation when it comes to Republicans and Democrats. For some reason, we at war. All this shit going on in the world right now, and a lot of people are hurting. But if you guys truly want to have a successful relationship, you must be like these women, right?
So you think if the man in this video found a woman like one of these 5 or 6 here, he wouldn't mind just having one? He wouldn't need a handful or however many his goal was to go with?
I think over time, when a man finds a woman like these women, all these men cheated, but one man, I believe. I think that's David Beckham.
Yeah, I mean, there was rumors, but
I mean, that's the
not
only guy.
confirmed.
That's the only guy who denies it. All the other guys have admitted on cheating, right? They have, and their wives never left them. But these women are in position of power because they supported their husband. You're not the prize when you come into the relationship and I make $100 million a year. You fucking lost your mind. You're not the surprise. You're not the prize when you come in a relationship and I make 6 figures. If you're making $50K or even the amount of money I make, you're still not the prize. You have to put your man in the position where he's a king so you can guarantee your future. The world's not led by women. It's led by men. Why do y'all not understand that? Stop listening to the world telling you that women need to be in power.
You are fake news.
We are destroying the world every day that we put this bullshit poison out because people are eating it up and they believe it. They believe they're entitled. They believe they're special. They believe they can go into a relationship and tell a man, I'm no longer paying bills. I'm no longer paying rent. I'm no longer taking care of nothing in the household. And I tell the man, why do you think she says that? TikTok, Instagram.
yeah, I
Facebook.
mean, when you're one of these women and you have your DMs full of
Beta male.
about 1,000 of them sending you messages each day, how would you react?
Bro, the women, this is what they do. I'm going to tell you guys, I have females in my circle, and I literally have their passwords to go into their social media. And I'm telling you, it is disgusting what men tell women and what they will do. These men will try to do anything to get in your pants. And some of you women fall for it. You're 22, 23 years old, and you responded to a DM, and 6 months later, you're pregnant, and now you by yourself. How do you feel now? The guy flew you out just to pipe you down and sent you home pregnant, and now he doesn't even want to take care of you or claim the baby. Social media has destroyed the way we date, period. Women have too many options, and they're winning. They're taking advantage of it. These women literally can post, my nails are not finished, and some idiot will go out and send money to get their nails done.
Beta male.
Well, short term they're winning. Long term,
No.
10, 20, 30 years from now,
Exactly.
they're going to look back and say, shit,
Yeah.
now what?
Yeah.
Nobody's sending money to 60-year-olds or 50-year-olds.
100%. Short time winning, long time is a L, because what you're doing is you're wasting your golden years on a whole bunch of simps that's only using you for the validation of sex. That's all they want. That's all they want to do is lay down with you, because guess what? You know I'm right. You know why you know I'm right? Because once they have sex with you for a short part of a week, 2 weeks, 6 months, they leave you. They stop entertaining you. They go in treating you like a queen, and then they stop it. They stop the process. Why? Because they realize you're not worth it. They realize you're not the one. They realize it was just sex. That's it. Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.